In 2016, I met Urenma during an entrepreneurship seminar held for graduates somewhere in the East. She is chubby, beautiful, and had dimples so fine you want to dip your hands in them. I remembered buying a kara and bread on my way one of those days and offered her. She declined and preferred the bread. I shrugged my shoulders and concluded that it's her choice. It was a 1 week program. We had so much to learn, but this is the fifth day, and I'm yet to see Urenma at about 9 a.m., and I wanted to ask for her number the previous day, I said to myself. There was actually nobody to ask because I was literally the only person she vibes with. I said a little prayer for her in my heart. I was on my way to the hall the next day when I heard her voice, as I fondly call her. What happened? You didn't show up yesterday, or were you heartbroken? We laughed over it and headed to the hall. On our way, she gave me hot puff puff. Bon appetit, she said. I ate as we walked, then we exchanged contacts because I know one here story. Tina, can I trust you? Yes, of course, Ur. I knew it that Emma has broken your heart, Ur. I knew it that Emma has broken your heart. So tell me, how did it happen? I teased her. Far from it, she replied. Anyway, She was about telling me when we arrived the hall, but our tutor was present, so we quietly sat down for the day's seminar, but miles apart because according to her, she doesn't like air condition. You should have put on a sweater like the other day it rained. It's not necessary, she said, smiling. Within 45 minutes into the class, Yura has visited the restroom more than twice. I was worried. I was about going to check up on her fourth visit when I heard a noise coming from the restroom as if someone was blowing a whistle at the same time coughing uncontrollably. Yura, Yura, I knocked harder. I quickly wiped sweat from my brow with a shaking hand because the sound became intense. Using my shoulder, I forced the door open. She was on the floor with shortness of breath. I managed to drag her out with the help of another lady. People had gathered. A guy suggested giving her CPR. Another suggested we gave her space, which they did. But then, one thing was constant. Her index finger was pointing towards the hall. She couldn't say anything. I was just crying, and at the same time, confused. A lady shouted, "Get Ventolin inhaler from her bag." I ran off immediately. Poured the contents of her bag, and couldn't find anything of sort. Was disorganized. This time I was drenched with sweat. I ran back to tell her I couldn't find it. She started throwing up. Two guys lifted her up and suggested we take her to the hospital. Before we could stop a taxi, she passed out. Ur died. At her funeral, which happened 3 days later, we realized that Ur was asthmatic and forgot to go out with her inhaler. So sad to watch my friend go 6 feet below. Please don't be like Uri. Take your health seriously, and if you are asthmatic, never forget your inhaler or at least your medication. See you at the next story. Thank you for watching.